So today we're going to use and teach an overhead squat. You might see me with this broomstick, and I suggest a lot of people when you're practicing it, use like a broomstick or anything really not that heavy, just so you can practice this movement. This is the most technical movement, and it's a great movement, really hard to do. It triggers a lot of growth hormones also in your body, just like a lot of the squats do. But this one isn't just legs. It's shoulders, it's stability, it's how good you can use your core, how strong your core is, it's midline stabilization. We want to work all of that into one movement called the overhead squat. The reason why we call it an overhead squat, we're going to be in an overhead position. Overhead position is going to be right on top of our head, on top of our crest. Now, before, we want to know how we get this grip. So, there's two ways of getting it. One way is you get the bar as wide as you can and make sure you can go back with it. If you go back with it easy, then I'll tell you to go in a little bit. If you can't go back, anymore, open your hands just a little bit where you could go back a little and you're bent, your arms bent. Reason why is, if I have this bar over my head, 200 pounds, and I'm going down with it, and on the way up, I can't go up, I can't lift this bar goes back, dislocate my shoulder. Safety reasons, you want to get this bar real wide, have it across our body, good position. When I squat down, if it's too heavy and I can't lift up, I'll throw this bar back. My shoulders are safe, nothing happened. So that's the reason why we want to have a good wide grip. Now another way we get this, you got this thing called in your stomach called the iliac crest. Iliac crest. So you want to put it in your iliac crest and make sure you bow down. When you bow down, you want to open as wide as you can. As wide as you can, and then that's really where your grip is at. Good grip, make sure the bar can go back, always for safety measures. Now, the thing we want the bar over our head. Now something we want to do is we don't want to have our arms really dull and bent. We want to have it locked up, all the way locked up, and a thing I call show me your armpits. So I'm showing you my armpits here, make sure my hands are locked, activating my shoulders. Now, the same thing stay with the same squats. My weight's on my heels, I'm wiggling my toes, making sure the weight's going to be right on top of my head. When I squat down, it's going to look like my chest. It's going to look like the bar is going behind me, but it's really my chest and my head's just going in front. And this bar is staying in the midline, and it's staying same parallel to my heels. So when I go down, I'm going down, still getting below 90 degrees, my butt's below my knees. I'm still wiggling my toes, my knees are tracking over my toes, and I'm going up. Go back down, go up. You can see that when I go up, the bar goes backwards, started, and when I go down, it's just my chest, and my head goes forward, and the bar is still aligned with my heels. Show it to you 3 more times. And that is an overhead squat brought to you by Anarchy Fitness.